Today I'll be unboxing the Altec Lansing iM237 speaker. There we go. I bought this about $495, so let's see what we have. I can just take it out of the box. There's the speaker. Put that aside. Put an accessory box, which I think this is it. Okay. Now comes the box. Manual. There's articles of paper, advertisements, I think, and some other. Ooh, what we got here? 25 free songs. Interesting. I'll check that out later. See how that goes. Okay. Out of the way. And here we have a nice little pouch, carrying pouch, and there's a little eye hole here for, I presume, a lanyard, which we have here. A 45-degree angle, 2.5mm jack adapter, Energizer AAA batteries. I think this is a clip. What do you call those clips? I can't remember, but you know, hanging on your side of your belt. And that's about it for the accessories. Now we're gonna get the look at the speaker here. Let's just pull that guy out. String molded to the back here. So yeah, okay. So here's the speaker. This I think is some kind of cheap. Well, okay, I won't be that mean. It's not cheap, but it's some kind of metal faceplate with hex screws, logo. Oh, there's a grill here, but it's like the honeycomb grill. So we got that. Plastic on the side here. I'm gonna take that off. Okay. Plastic on the side, yeah, plastic body. There's the hole for the lanyard, and here's where you probably insert the batteries. So just pull out the attached cable, audio cable jack, yeah, 3 AAA batteries goes in here. So that's basically it. It's got some nice little rubber feet. Oops, can I put it in properly? Okay. Well, this way to open, so yeah. And there you go. Altec Lansing mobile speaker, iM237. I'll just run a quick test and we'll see how it goes. So before I stick in the batteries for a quick sound test in comparison, I'll just show you the size differences between the Altec Lansing and my X-Mini 2. So it's an X-Mini, yeah, X-Mini 2. You see, it's about so big. And give you an idea. Here's X-Mini in my hand. This is Altec Lansing in my hand, which is about the size of a hockey puck and twice the thickness. And next to it is my sister's iPod Touch, 4th generation. And just to give you a really good idea, here is extended Logitech mouse, cheap one. You can see in the size difference. This is quite big. So I think it just barely fits into what you call a portable speaker. This is a quick sound test of the Altec Lansing versus the X-Mini. I have my songbook list here on my Senza. It's by Eric Calderon, I think, or Calderon. Anyway, he's known on YouTube as 331 E-Rock, not Ewok. So I'll just bring up the volume slowly with the volume control on the X-Mini. There, it's playing okay. So I'll just bring it up so you can hear the comparison.
Shake that.
Okay, full volume on both the Senza and the X Mini, so unplug that. Let's turn on the Altec Lansing. Plug that in. So, since this is a much larger speaker, it should have at least, well, more volume, that's for sure. As you notice, this does not have a volume control, so all the volume control will be done by your media device. And well, okay, so that's loudness comparison. Let's try. Oops. Okay, I'm back, and we're gonna hit the music here. I'll check my sister's playlist. I'll try to get something which is quite vocal. Okay, let's try this. Let's see here. Okay, crank up the volume.
Can see that humankind has gone insane to the point where I don't know if I'll upset the status quo if I throw poison in the water main. Listen close to everybody's heart and hear that breaking sound. Hopes and dreams are shattering apart and crashing to the ground. I cannot believe my eyes, how the world's filled with filth and lies. But it's plain to see evil inside of me is on the rise.
Alright. Neil Patrick's gonna hang on for a second while I switch over to Altec Lansing. Squeeze that sucker in. Bird gets its 5 seconds of fame.
Look around, we're living with the lost and found. Just when you feel you've almost drowned, you find yourself on solid ground, and you believe there's good in everybody's heart. Keep it safe and sound. With hope you can do your part to turn our life around. I cannot believe my eyes.
Okay, let's try another one.
So they say Captain Hammer's become a crusader. Political, he's cleaning up the streets. About time.
So they say that it's real love, so romantic.
He signed this, so they say we'll have blankets and beds we can open by Monday. Thanks to you.
Thanks to me. It's the perfect story. So they say.
A hero leading the way.
Hammer's call to glory.
Let's all be our best.
Next up, who's gay?
Alright, and X Mini 7.
So they say he saved her life.
They say she works with the homeless and doesn't eat meat. We have a problem with her. This is his hair.
This is so nice. I just might sleep with the same girl twice. They say it's better the second time. They say you get to do the weird stuff.
Yeah, that sounds pretty muted.
We do the weird stuff.
Let's flip this guy. play.
This is perfect for me. So they say, I guess he's pretty okay. After years of stormy.
Okay, this is just a final test for the Altec Lansing iM237, is it? Yeah, iM237. And it will be compared against the X-Mini2, which is more expensive, supposedly. Now I'll be playing a FLAC sample, 24-bit. I got it from Headfi's sample, HD sample album, which they used to recommend for testing all your headphones. So I'll just try it with this, guys. And here we go.
I am not afraid of anything in this world. There's nothing you can throw at me that I haven't already heard. I'm just trying to find a decent melody, a song that I can sing in my own company. I never thought you were a fool, but darling, look at you. You gotta stand up straight, carry your own weight. These tears are going nowhere, baby.
Same track, if I'm not mistaken.
Of anything in this world. I am not afraid of anything in this world. There's nothing you can throw at me that I haven't already heard. I'm just trying to find a decent melody, a song that I can sing in my own company. I never thought you were a fool, but darling, look at you. You gotta stand up straight, carry your own weight. These tears are going nowhere, baby.
So what do I think about the Altec Lansing iM237 speakers? Well, it is a very loud speaker, and it's much louder than the iMini2. But then again, its size is also much larger than the iMini2, so there you go. At high volumes, it does have a lot of distortion, but like all portable speakers, they suffer the same problem. The iMini also has a lot of distortion, but because its volume levels can't reach, or decibel levels can't reach the Altec Lansing's level, it's more obvious here. But I mean, if you're on the move, in a hotel room, and you want to listen to some music without the headphones, or from your MP3 player, your handphone, or even your laptop, the Altec Lansing is pretty useful, and it is pretty decent in sound levels and quality. But I mean, it's not a desktop speaker, so don't expect really that much, but it's better than nothing. And well, let's just talk about quickly the accessories that came with it. And this is pretty useful, and the most interesting thing is, of course, there's actually a carrying case, which is pretty nice. Keeps the speakers safe and sound. It is quite tight. Let me just squeeze that sucker in. There we go. Come on. Okay, so it's quite tight. So you want to carry the 45-degree angle jack converter for your handphone. It won't go in. That is pretty tight. But the casing, on the other hand, does have some cool attributes. You can use it as a stand for your speaker. But other than that, it's pretty cheap. But it's a nice thought. It's run by Altec Lansing. The nice thing about the speaker is it runs on 3 AAA batteries, so you can get that anywhere, or you can get rechargeable ones, and that makes it a little bit more reliable than the iMini. Because if you forget the recharging cable, which is a USB cable, a mini USB cable, you can't recharge the thing, can't recharge the speaker. But on this, on the other hand, yeah, you just pop new batteries and you're good to go. So I don't know. I mean, for 80 bucks, 80 to 90 bucks, ringgit, Malaysian ringgit that is. I think the Altec Lansing Emotion speaker does fit a perfectly good purpose for travelers, and I think it is well worth the money actually. The only problem I can see, other than the distortion, the high volumes, is that airplane security might mistake it for some sort of explosive device. So anyway, this is ITT signing off.